Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Dan with We the People Prepping. Hope you all are having a pretty good day. Today, I want to discuss self-defense garden, basically. What I mean by that is I grow my own hot peppers like Carolina Reapers and so forth. I don't grow them to eat because, first off, I've got an ulcer the size of my thumb that would kill me if I ate them. I love them, but they don't love me. Anyhow, what I do with these peppers, like the Carolina Reapers and stuff like that, is I make basically self-defense tools with them. I make pepper spray and so forth, and you can grind the peppers up also and turn them into like a little hand grenade, putting them in a little netting sachet thing where you just kind of loosen it up and toss it at them, and it explodes when it hits them. But what I do is I turn them into mainly pepper spray, homemade pepper spray without all the chemicals and things. And you can put these in spray bottle, or do like we did and get the little handheld super soaker pistol, and fill it with the pepper spray and get good distance on that, but we have it for self-defense around the house instead of firing a gun off. We also use like a handheld crossbow now. I bought my wife one here just the other day because we live in a mobile home, so if we fire a gun in the house, it's going through all the walls. Okay, whereas a crossbow, it might go through the wall, but odds is somebody on the other side getting hit are pretty slim. But anyhow, you just take and I'll put a recipe down in the description for you guys so that you can learn how to make your own. It's actually a really simple process. There's not much required to it. It just takes a little bit of time, but you can also use this to ward off pests out of your garden. It's a natural remedy. It helps to keep rabbits away from your tomato plants and so forth. You just water it down a little bit more and spray it on the plants, and the rabbits, they'll take a bite and they'll discover that they don't like the taste. Now you got to reapply it, every so often, especially after a rainfall, But I use a little bit of vegetable oil in it to help it to adhere to the plants better. But like I said, it's safe to use on your plants, and it does ward off rabbits and other scavengers like squirrels and stuff, even cats that get into your garden. Now, last year, our garden got decimated by rabbits and so forth because, well, me and my wife were both out on the truck at the time, and we were out for 2 weeks at a time. So, we weren't there to spray the garden down or keep the rabbits out or anything like that. And then our garden also kind of overgrew with weeds because we weren't able to weed it as often. But we still did get a fairly decent crop. Nothing like what we should have, but hey, when you're not home to weed and you're not home to keep the pests out, we lost a ton of tomato plants because of rabbits, But these are just little do-it-yourself tips on how to make your own self-defense and how to ward off pets out of your garden with it being garden season right now. The rabbits are really attracted to the saplings, the seedlings, whatever you want to call them. You spray this on your plants and they will leave them alone. They will stay away from them. I also suggest planting some mint in clay pots and burying them just to the top of the pot in the soil, I mean, I leave about 1/4 of an inch or to an inch at the top. The reason I say plant them in pots and then put them out in your garden and bury them in your garden is because mint is very aggressive. If you plant it in the yard, it will overrun your yard. Okay, it's a very aggressive plant. But I mean, rabbits they don't like mint, so it has a tendency to help to ward them off. And there are many other ways that you can do to help ward off the pests that like to eat your garden. For instance, go to a barber shop and gather up hair. Or if you're doing a haircut at home, just sweep up your hair, put it in little sachet bags, and hang it out around your garden. And it actually helps to repel the pests. Now, we also put out 10 pie plates and tie them to a string on a pole. And that helps to ward off some of the birds and stuff, as well as pinwheels, reflective pinwheels. Very good at getting rid of rabbits as well as birds. Keep them out of your garden. The movement and the reflection off of it scares them away. There are just so many ways. We also use decoys, like we have falcon and owls and stuff like that we put out there, as well as rubber snakes. Which all do work. I mean, last year we didn't put the rubber snakes out or the owls or nothing. We just kind of planted the garden and kind of went about our business. We didn't take the precautions to keep the animals out like we should have. But we were trying to do it in a hurry because, we were only home for a day and a half, maybe 2 days. That's long enough to get your laundry caught up, get a little bit of sleep, and do just a little bit of something, and then get back out on the road. But like I said, I will leave a description. In the description, I will leave a recipe for, actually I'll leave 2 recipes for 2 different. One of them will be where you can make pepper spray as well as garden spray. The other one is just basically pepper spray. Okay, and give it a try. It works really good. Now, I do suggest that you wear goggles and a face mask as well as gloves when you are making this, because the peppers that you use are going to be quite painful if you get them on your skin or in your eyes, or if you breathe them in even. I use cayenne pepper. Basically, the cayenne pepper that I use is just for the coughing and congestive effect, and then I use Carolina Reapers and because of how hot they are, and the juices from that, you don't want that on your skin. You don't want it on your eyes, or nose or anything. So just remember to wear PPE whenever you're making this, and you can use just a regular spray bottle. You can use a little hair, one of the little itty bitty bottles with a pump sprayer on it. You can use, the super soaker like we do. I mean, there's all sorts of options that you can store this in and use it, and it works. We actually took some with us camping one time and had to spray a bobcat with it because he came in too close to the camp, and we used the super soaker and hit the bobcat right in the face with the spray, and he took off like a bat out of hell, screeching and hollering and crying. I mean, it worked really well. So I do know that it works from personal experience. So this has been Dan with We the People Prepping. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's your choice. Ring the little bell icon, let you know whenever I upload new content. My email will be in the description as well as I put links in there. If you choose to support my channel, you'll find the links there where you can donate to me. Like I said, I don't require it or anything. It's, if people want to give, they give. If they don't, they don't. So far, nobody has. So anyhow, this has been Dan with We the People. My equipment that I ordered last week came in this morning. Unfortunately, I'm not home to bring it out here with me, but I have I bought a selfie stick that has a gimbal on it and a studio microphone for whenever I do a live stream at home, and I got the wireless earbuds with the microphone so that I don't have to wear this big bulky thing, you know, and so that you'd be able to have a better quality sound and a better video experience altogether. Anyhow, y'all have a good day. God bless. Take care. I'll talk to you later.